told you guys I was gonna bring the goddesses. Hi, goddesses. The TikTok goddesses are here. 90% of my following is women under 24, and they're goddesses just like me. We love each other so much. We have a learning and growth mindset. Anyone who is witnessing Daisy, the Venice healer, you are so lucky. And the fact that I am here means that you are meant to awaken now, because I am here to activate you. Superhero, you're so amazing. I can't believe it. You're finally ready to live in lavish abundance. That's right, you're meant to enjoy life and all it has to offer. It's not because you pay or because you've proven your worth, but because you desire. It's not your ability to pay, it's just you showing up, and to the degree that others want to give to you, you will receive. And I suggest that you take what you need. That when it comes to our universal needs, the Great Mother gives lavishly and abundantly. Her breast overflows. Look at fruit trees. If you don't eat your fruit, and you gotta eat a lot of fruit, then it drops to the ground and rots. There is meant to be so much fruit that no one is hungry, and everyone has massive amounts of nutrients, because they don't just eat from the trees, they eat from the ground, and then they give their excrement back to the ground, and that, you guys, is compost. That's why the dirt is brown. And because we've given back trillions of organisms from our gut, our microbiome, we've given this information, the DNA code of our body and what will enrich us the most, we've given it to the Great Mother. Just as a baby drinks from the breast of its mother, we drink from the Great Mother, whether you like to admit it or not. She is a breathing, living, gorgeous being, just like us, a being, a living being. That's our planet. It's not just some rock. She's alive. And just as a sun can die, she can die. And we're not going to kill her, but if she catches a cold, we leave the Holocene period that we've had 10,000 years to enjoy. And before then, an ice age. We're lucky to be here. We don't want another ice age. We're lucky to have all the creatures that are left, the 2% of the wild that we haven't annihilated. The other 90% on the ground is us and the creatures that we raise. It's time to awaken. Let's go, Super Squad. Don't stop now. It's time to state our universal needs. They go across species lines. It's time, you guys. It's time to blast off right here. It's a hot spot. Santa Monica, Venice Beach. Are you ready? It's the only place that is wild and free enough to blast off. That means we're gonna abolish the government and the market economy. Blast off. Yeah, I'm an abolitionist, a love and golfer, and this is the love-based revolution. Y'all, it's not where we protest and say what's wrong. It's where we say, you're just like me. I love you so much. You're so cute. Here, have some resources. Here, have some love and hugs. Judges, you're so cute. I love that you think that you could judge, but that is actually a very unhealthy attachment style called disorganized attachment style. You shouldn't be judging and evaluating and investigating your friends. And we are all friends. Judges want us to not have secrets because our government keeps our information and technology hidden from us. For the war machine, there are secrets. that we wouldn't have if we didn't have government and we were forced in because of the pillaging and the conquering, forcing our men to literally machine gun fire at each other, run with swords and horses and elephants. Dude, that's so violent, and we are so lovey-dovey. Everything I said about tickle torturing and giving hugs and snuggling, everything I said, I saw you float up. I saw your shoulders roll back. I saw your beautiful, proud superhero chest. But whenever I talk about what's wrong, you recoil, you cringe, your shoulders go up to your ears. We don't need to hear about how violent everything is. We need to hear what the solution is. And the solution is simple. We love each other. You guys love Jesus so much you wanna live lies and say aliens are demons and stuff. Hey, listen to me. Jesus said, love each other. That's right. What he said. And the words of Jesus are not written in a book. That's an edited religion you guys are living. And it is to program you to be easy to control, my friend. And then you believe things like deserve language, like this person deserves to have way more than all of us. Most of us are scrapping by eating junk because it's less than $20. And we can't afford the good nutrients because that's $200. Who has that much money to spend on food in a day? And how do I know? Because I go to Whole Foods, they have a no chase policy. I take what I need, not more, not less. And I eat the best nutrients, and that's about $200 a day to fill my body with love. And it's not even enough variety. It's the same food over and over, and that's because everything is done in a factory, my friend. And that's not lovey-dovey. That's not our truth. How dare you? All those gorgeous hunks and goddesses, kings and queens, forced to work in factories. We're all meant to be free. And if we weren't selling those animals, they're not for sale. You can't own a living being. You can't own sections of the planet that we all live on, and these are ecosystems. And because we're higher beings now, higher intelligence, that means that we can live with even more care, because with wisdom comes virtue. It doesn't mean that we're going to shame ourselves and divide and say, oh, these are the bad ones, they're what the problem is, because that is the same black and white thinking that causes wars. We end all the wars, we dissolve the government and the market economy, and then we go to three things. Universal needs, because we all have the same needs across the board, non-controversial information. Feelings, because we all feel. We all have the same feelings. We all fear, we all want love, we all benefit from snuggles, we all feel. And those are the undeniable, that's the words of God, not in some book. And then the third thing that is real in this world is our body sensations. No one can deny those. Mother Earth, all the plants and the animals, that includes us, the birds in the sky, bugs in the ground, they all got body sensations. Those are the undeniable. When those lead the way, we create a high-tech heaven on earth. When we got secrets and lies and comparing and punishing and rewarding and judging, see, the government, the control, the fight, keeping tabs, that is our addiction to power. Manifesting. It is all of us that carry this. The market economy, thinking that we don't deserve or do deserve, which is nonsense, that we gotta earn and pay, that's our addiction to money, which is like proving ourselves. You're lovable. It's not that you're enough. Like, you're meant to thrive. Hello? Superhero, time to blast off. We're meant to feel ecstasy all day. Maybe little tiny bursts of shame bring us back in alignment, but I don't believe we're going to be even feeling shame in the new world. If you look at what these alien spaceships could do, I'm pretty sure they're just waiting for us to be lovey-dovey, then they're going to let us in. They're going to be like, all right, you ready to be cosmic, my friends? You guys are lovey-dovey. Here's how you teleport your body. Here's how you dematerialize, rematerialize. The only way is forward, which is ascension, closer to the light, closer to God. Or maybe there are other timelines, other vibes, other dimensions. Maybe you go to those. One of punishment and reward. But you want to know where Daisy going? And I want to take all of you up with me. I'm going to the dimension of love and care and kindness with the least amount of force and control and violence. I want the most lovey-doveyness. I want the most positive mindset. My friends, I want to talk about the love enforcement. My friends, want to talk about them. I won't call them the cops. No, they're the love enforcement, and it's a call to love. I want to talk about when you show up and your friend's sad and his shoulders are sunk down. Yo, the love enforcement wouldn't say you were violent and you're going behind bars. You suck, you're lame, you're gonna get punished. No, the love enforcement would be like, hey, you want proud shoulders like mine? Just think about how lovable you are. Huh. Clap your hands, snap your fingers, celebrate. It's your time to blast off. That's what the love enforcement would say. And he wouldn't catcall. You're a superhero. I love you, my brother. He wouldn't, because he'd attune to your body, your feelings, and your needs. I'm trying to simplify this as much as I can. We try to complicate things with law books and lawyers, and it takes months or years to solve problems. But if you burn all the love books with the fire in your heart, not using real fire, I was trying not to be violent, you guys, just listen to me until the end before you start tickle torturing me. I want us to discharge violence and make it feel fun. Don't machine gun at each other, and simply do not use the robots or the AI in the war machine. You guys know we're going to destroy the war machine with the love atomic bomb. It goes down to the molecular level. It's that strong. It rehydrates every cell in the body, and it gets down to the DNA code, adding empathy and compassion and a care for all of life. Yo, a love atomic bomb. She did it again. It's a bomb threat. Get Daisy. She keeps calling for a love illusion. Love engulf her now. Take her to, that really happened. I'm traumatized. It just literally came up. You guys, that was an intrusive thought. It just came up, ruined my whole freestyle. You see how traumatized I am? I want you to look at this. This is what a traumatized goddess looks like. I want you to feel my pain. I want you to look it up. Have you ever felt lonely? Have you ever had a rift in your family that you couldn't solve? I want you to feel me. I want you to see that the cadence of my heart works hard to make it this beautiful and strong. That there's pain in there. That there's a mourning of my living children, Dylan, Rose, and Chris. I can't even say their names without crying. Thank God I had to cry earlier today. Alright, we're gonna change the beat. I'm going for K-pop Disney princess. Pop music only. Hey Doobadoodles. We only got 20 minutes left of this performance. La 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 la. lips and taste the love, y'all. Oh, oh. Welcome to a new world where we gonna lock each other up. I say we bulldoze the courthouse and make an orbital ring around the planet. We're gonna meet needs. We're gonna do it in fellowships. We're gonna stop doing the learning and teaching in boring places like schools, where there's forced learning and it is paid for. Say goodbye to the age of industry. Are you ready for a new? Wait, we need a new battle too. That was a practice song. It's terrible. Don't worry, I got more for you. Okay, we got it. No. Anyone who knows a good playlist for freestyling? Alright, we're gonna try this. The fact that I can get on the mic means I gotta get on the mic. This is Daisy, the Venice healer, here to activate you superheroes. What do you need to thrive? And we are in little tiny bugs, our gods and goddesses. In Venice Beach and Santa Monica, they're the most wild and free place in the whole world. I guess this is new. I'm taking a risk being out here karaoke singing like this. So it's like visualize Disney pop princess, and we'll get there together. Also, if I don't got good background music, it's hard to come down with a good. I'm working on it. See my strawberry patch. I don't know what they look like when they have huge giant strawberries like the ones I get in the store. I don't even know if those do exist in nature for real. Do you see my blueberry bush? It's on the other side of the
I wanted to play tough, thought I put the world just on.
This goddess is hijacking my song. It's supposed to be karaoke.
I love what you're doing.
Good to see you. Alright, ready? No lyrics. We got this one. We don't want piano. No, no, no. Da 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 no. Da 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 da. Da. Oh. After all, it feels so damn good. Oh yeah, holy love. Wow, it feels amazing to meet me according to my Willie. my capacity. Never overrunning my body or eating nutrients because those are the ones I can afford. I'm blasting off. I take whatever I want because my desires are my universal needs, and I'm checking in with if it's medicinal. I want my food to be medicine, so I don't gotta be prescribed no drugs. I wanna be not sober. I wanna be loving my body unconditionally, and as a result of that, I would never use life enriching like drugs and alcohol. I don't have to numb out. I don't have to not feel, because we are meant to feel bliss and ecstasy and togetherness. We're supposed to be surrounded by life. We're supposed to be riding animals. We're not supposed to be fighting. We're gonna end all wars. The reason why I was born here is because I wasn't born here. The reason why I came here is because I chose to. I chose to come to Venice Beach and Santa Monica. Because guess what? We are the ones. Everyone's watching Los Angeles. Everyone's watching us. So let's awaken. Let's show them what it is to be a city of angels. We are angelic. We love our immigrants. There's no such thing as immigrants. We don't want borders. We don't want no rules or laws. We don't even want to lock people up. You think they don't lock people up in California? You should come to Venice and Santa Monica. You should try telling them someone who's hurting. Cop will look at you like, come on, have a heart. Traumatized. Be trauma-informed. Got mental illness. Be more lovey-dovey. Be trauma-informed. Don't get in her way if she's feeling angry and agitated. Look at her signs of her body and don't instigate. If she instigates you, walk away. And the cops here call you out with love. And sometimes they gotta slap some metal bracelets on you, but they do it with love. They're like, here, let me just go chunk. Love you so much. Your hair smells so good. It's so fluffy and flouncy. I know. I keep it this way because I'm gorgeous. And I'm lovey-dovey. And that makes me gorgeous. And I'm a genius because I'm lovey-dovey. And that's the most genius thing. And anything that's not kind and loving and caring, that's not your truth. That's trauma. That's why you feel a need to control, force, and charge people for stuff. That means that you have a wound that hasn't healed yet, and it's related to trust, and it's related to not enough snuggles. Doctors told people not to pick up their baby, then we got all kinds of babies dropping dead. They call it crib death. Well, yeah, that's because babies stress themselves to death. So when you put a baby in a crib and you let them cry it out because you're supposed to learn how to self-soothe, now you know why. You got crib death. That's what that's about. Babies can't regulate their own system. It's not a nervous system. It's a biofield. We need each other's biofields. If you got a biofield, I got a biofield, our biofield comes together. Now we have big biofield. Maybe the ones who are controlling us don't want us to be such a big biofield. Well, let me tell you something. The journey ends in unity. It is a coming together. You're walking each other home. You're watching extinction bursts. Because we're about to have a whole new world. And no, it's not going to end with us hurting each other and hurting the earth. It's going to end with us healing and loving. We're going to have orbital rings around our planet. We're going to have people who want to live Jetsons, don't really want to be that close to nature. Fine, get up in the sky. You guys fly around. That's so fun. Come down on vacation. Or whenever you want. We won't have vacation. Life will just be blissful and ecstasy be all the time. Because when you're not free, you think you gotta work. When you're not free, you think you gotta call the enforcers instead of resolving a rift. And the whole world is pillaging and conquering, and so many males are forced into war. We got this trauma in our body and we gotta heal it. We've been fighting. We've been forced to fight. The war machine is hurting us. We're so lovey-dovey. We're so caring. We are being forced to fight each other by each other. It's so confusing. But literally, we can't blame each other. It's just a weird, confusing thing where those who hoard power and use it others, they're like, hey kids, you could keep doing what I'm doing, just go ahead and hoard and use it over them. All right, and then they die. And then they keep doing that, and we're all programmed. The richer you are, the less time you spend with your kids. You got everyone else raising your kids. You're too rich. You're not gonna be chasing a toddler. Nuh-uh, you're too busy. You're gonna be in the corner. The baby wanna come say hi to you. They know where to find you. And then you're gonna just, whenever you always gonna have a nanny with you. Listen, I grew up in a family where all 3 kids had a nanny. I didn't even get driven to school by my parents. I was driven to school in a limo. That was the kind of money I had. And it wasn't even me, it was my grandfather. And he was the family pedophile. And that was the world I grew up in, watching men exploit women, because you want to know something? He was forced to battle. And when you're forced to battle, then guess what? The women are part of the booty. Why do you think they call it pirate booty? Because not only do they loot the land, they don't honor the women's consent, because as far as they're concerned, someone outcasted them so they could come and pillage and violate and leave, and there's no repercussions because they're not a part of that tribe, and their tribe kicked them out. That's why they're doing that. So this is all our wounds. It's time we heal. It's time we end all the wars. We are the loved golfers. We're not gonna have non-violent revolution. That's super boring. You don't even get to tickle torture. Hey, get over here, cutie pie. Look at you. You take that gun and let's measure it against my tickle torture. Tickle torture one. Tickle torture is way more influential and cute and fun. Guns are scary. All right, I win. Take all your guns off. They're gonna dissolve with our love. You wanna know what else I love about love? Consent matters. Hey, superhero, say hi to my friends. Dang, that's how you talk to 347 people? I want you to love yourself. I was just kidding. I don't like how he was like looking at me as gross. I could tell he does that to other women. It makes them uncomfortable. Okay, you guys. TikTokers. It's gonna be 1 o'clock soon. Go to www.daisythevenicehealer.org. Sign up for my free healing circle. Come with the learning and growth mindset. We have 7 minutes left of the performance. This is the grand finale. I want you all to think about how lovable you are. I want you to focus on your breath. And then I want you to relax. Oh, I don't really like this song, so we're gonna switch it. And I'm working on myself. I used to attack and verbally assault, and sometimes I hit him with my skateboard. I had to learn not to be violent. Did it because it's done to me, and I learned to respond with love, and you can too. We don't have to punish and reward anymore. Don't have to coerce, not when we know how to use love and liberate ourselves from the government and buying out, selling out, market economy. Gonna be fellowships. We're gonna combine learning and teaching, creating, giving, receiving. When you combine those 5 things, then you don't sell out. Don't force learning, don't make it boring like in schools where they're basically like 4, 7, or 8 hours a day telling the kids, hey, make sure that you like us and don't revolt and listen to your government. And it's forced learning, making a kid sit in a chair that's being paid to a school. Isn't that like reverse slavery or something? And then we have the giving and receiving down in a store, like a prison. It's a box. No matter how big your box is, office is how many people you got enslaved under you. It's not fun to give and receive that way. Even when you're the one buying the stuff, it all hurts never getting good enough deal. It hurts to pay for stuff. And the first thing is the worst thing, and it enslaves those who are not in the city of gold. I'm talking about creating, being done in factories overseas where the children are enslaved and the animals are enslaved and everything is for sale. And 90% of little boys are raped that live outside. Why is there 2 million little boys living outside in a country that begins with a P? That I forgot. And there's no little girls, by the way, because we all know what happened to them in this world. But the new world is not like that. The new world is loving and caring. And this is the hot spot. Everyone's watching Los Angeles. Everyone's watching the City of Angels. We're going to show everyone. You want ICE out? We're going to get the whole government out. And the market economy. Because we're going to combine giving, receiving, learning, teaching, and creating. My family's not for sale. You can't just take my kids. You can't put them in an orphanage. You think that you can because you did it, and you're still doing it. You can't separate kids, put them in foster families. You can't pit family members against each other like you did mine. You can't, but you did, and I'm glad you did. It hurts so bad. But if you hadn't done it, you wouldn't have created this superhero. I'm Daisy the Venice Healer. And guess what? It's 2 minutes to 1 o'clock. Hey superhero, I hope to see you guys on my healing circle. It's on Zoom from 1 to 3, www.daisythevenicehealer.org. It's a love-evolution, a love-based revolution led by our body sensations, feelings, and needs. No more market economy, no more voting, no more government, no more selling out. We're going to take care of the needs of the planet. We're going to drop a love atomic bomb right here at the border of Santa Monica and Venice. Because actually, I love Venice way more than Santa Monica. That's my tribe. I'm Daisy the Venice Healer. But you know what, you guys? I love you too. You're my family. Not so much North Santa Monica, but the South End. That's what's up. I love you so much. You think about how lovable you are. You're gonna get a tickle torture. I will chase you, yes. Okay, fine, air tickle torture. Lift all your arms. All the superheroes. You're so cute. Alright, I gotta go, you guys. I got my DTVH Love-Lution Healing Circle. All we do is share our body sensations, feelings, and needs, and the love magic happens. And I'm not like a governor or leader. We don't have this anymore. No rules or laws. We go by values and trust. No more governors or leaders means that we give according to our willingness and capacity, not because of voting or money. Right? When universal needs, body sensations, and feelings lead the way, that is the language of God. Now listen. Your ecstasy is undeniable. You're meant to lick your lips and feel pleasure all day. Do it. Do it right now. Think about how lovable you are, or you will get a tickle torture. You guys have to stand in line. What are you going to do, run in the courthouse? I'm going to tickle torture all of you. I already kidnapped everyone that works in the courthouse has already been kidnapped and transported to the tickle torture temple. They escaped because they're free, and they know it. And I will continue to kidnap all of you, my whole tribe, forever, until we are liberated from the government and the market economy. That's what I'm here for, to awaken and unite us. That's what's up, I'm Daisy the Venice Healer. Now I'm going to end it and restart it as Healing Circle.